Thank you for having me, and thanks for my seniors and younger colleagues. I've really enjoyed this Sunday. When Emmanuel came to my office to tell me about what you guys were doing, I really didn't understand it, but I gave him the credit, and he sounded very intelligent, and he's actually intelligent. So I was like, okay, let me go and see what this young man and these people are doing. So I came here to observe. So my presentation or my speech is based on my observation. And then I'll introduce myself a little bit. When my friend Mr. Mano was speaking, he said a lot of things, but I'll use one aspect that is about access to information, how we can use it effectively. I have a son, one of mine is 4 years old. In the nature of my work, I travel a lot. So I try wherever I am in the evening when I'm working. So one day, I called to speak to them, and then the little one, 4-year-old, said, "When are you coming?" I said, "I'll be back on Friday." So when you are coming to buy soap, what is soap? That was my next question. And who can answer that question? Yeah, super. And what is this? Yeah. 4-year-old. He said, "Dad, you don't know soap." I said, "Yeah, I don't know." I said, "Okay, hang up the phone." He said, "Google it. Hang up the phone, Google it, and call me back." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Everybody knows soap. So if you don't know soap, just go and Google it. So when you know it, then you can continue the conversation." Yeah, 4-year-old. And I was like, but this guy is 4 years. I mean, he can barely read. So what does he know about me? But in this generation, right, that is one story, and I'll tell you another story. When I was doing my PhD work in Texas, I had the chance of doing some summer activity in a small city around Dallas, Texas. And I was interviewing the police chief about e-government. And then the police, very profound statement. He said, when I joined the police service here in Terra, we used to chase armed robbers on horses after the fact. Today, I sit in my office and watch how the crime is being committed. Today, I don't need to go for evidence. I see the evidence being created. So it makes my work, even as a police, much more easy. Right? And I'm like, okay, so what does that mean? So because we can address the issue spot on, even investors coming here, invest in our society, feels much more comfortable. So now they leave the big city of Dallas, Texas, and Oregon, and then come to Terrell and start a plant that will manufacture big, so that our people in this world can get jobs. Technology has made it possible that no matter where you are, find yourself, you can compete. And that is the genesis of all the arguments and combining what is happening. When I was a student, when I was a student at the University of Ghana, I maybe this opportunity was there, but I didn't particularly. So when I saw you doing it, I was like, this is quite interesting. And not a university-wide activity, but a club within the university, from different universities competing and trying to do something better. To me, that's profound. So keep it up. What I also would like to discuss with you is that it is good to have all the information. We're talking about practical education. Very good that our educational system adapts to to the practicalities of life, to the realities of life. This is one of them. Right? This activity is one of them. So when we are talking about our educational system, let's not just focus on the problems, but us as individuals, looking at the problems and trying to find opportunities in that space. So that we'll come here, we've learned the theory, let's create an avenue to also engage the theory, right, with our colleagues. There are no marks here. I mean, this is a small competition, but this one will not change anybody's grades, right? Yes, it won't change whether you're first or last, it doesn't matter. It's just to exhibit your competence to a certain degree, but it doesn't really matter. But what is important is engaging and practicing some of the things that you value. And for me, that is key. When we talk about entrepreneurship, youth entrepreneurship and so forth, I'm a teacher. And when I get a chance to talk to young ones or to my students, I tell them that I find it very difficult that somebody who has never worked, never done any internship, will come to me and say, I have a great idea, fund it. You have never paid bills. You have never earned income. Right? You just have an idea. It's a great idea, great solution, but what is the guarantee? Managing is different from having the idea. So if you can't manage your life, if you've not tried to manage your life, how do you manage resources? Right? So in as much as we are talking about even our educational system, I'll move to different angles, but I wanted to address this one. I'll encourage you that use your holidays, your space, the free time, to also learn, to also intern somewhere for free. Right? If you won't get the paid one, so that you get that practical experience. Because where Mr. Amano and a few people or other people got the chance to study, they learned 80% of what they know, not from the lecture room, but by interning for free, volunteer activities, doing some of these things. That is where you learn. In terms of the textbooks, the ones you use here are the same ones you use in Harvard University. There's no difference. The same authors. Yes, it's the same thing. The only difference is that when he finished reading, he works at McDonald's for 2 hours. So how to even, his phone bill, he knows how to raise funds and pay for his phone bills. He knows how to, raise funds to go and buy the Nike shoes that he wants to buy. But in your case, you live in your father's house. You want money from here to Tamale from your father, right? When your phone bill, your phone is running out of credit, you call them, send me money, or do what we call a Momo. Yeah, so he does Momo. Then when you finish school, you go to the same father with a proposal that you want to start a business. I mean, right? So this is my view, that there are a lot of talent in our system. It's very, very raw. Let's not leave it like, or keep it like my generation or the generation before me. Try as much as possible, not just to look at things on a facial value, but also do some of the things that you know or other people and do it right and do it well. That is our only way to succeed. Now back to another issue I wanted to talk about on this social enterprise or liberalism. Our economy is struggling because we picked the whole liberal concept and we've taken it too far. And it's our fault, and it's also not our fault. What I would expect young people is not just to read about liberal ideas or market economies, but also try and help us situate it in our context. Our leaders and the founding fathers of this nation knew a lot, but they didn't help us put it in context. The young ones you read a lot of foreign material. You don't read local material, and you are not able to write.
right? And the reason why I'm saying you're not able to write is that we don't read from you beyond your assignments. I hope you understand. Yes. So try as much as possible, not just debate, but also put your ideas down so that you can share it with each other, so that the society can also pick it up, and then we can develop it gradually. In solving our problems as a country, when I was doing my master's in Oklahoma State University, I had just finished University of Ghana. I was very young. This is about 22 years ago. I was a very young man, very ambitious. I thought I was very intelligent. So I submitted a very good proposal to my supervisor. Yeah. And then he read the proposal and said, okay, this looks good, but when do you want to graduate? I said, next semester. So, okay, do you want to solve the world's problems or you want a certificate? That was the question he asked me. And said, I want a certificate. Say, when you get a certificate, are you going back home or you are staying here? I said, I'm going home. I said, okay. Do you have a ticket to go back? I said, I'll get one. He said, don't get it now if you are going to do this. So I asked him, he said, you know what? Don't be too ambitious. Be ambitious, but be focused. Your first point is to get a certificate, right? Do what will give you that certificate. When you finish this university, go and change the world. But for now, do what will help you address the problems around you, right? Address the small problems. So when we were doing during the discussions and the debates, I wrote something, ABCD, asset-based community development. Look at what is available in your small communities. Don't waste your time on GDP galamsey. You can't. Yeah, in this room, it's difficult. It's possible. I'm not killing your ambition. It's possible, but don't waste your time, right? Because you need more energy. Focus on the small water problem that has resulted, because of the galamsey in your community. When you address that, the galamsey will be addressed. Right? Don't look at somebody, moving articulators back and forth. No, don't waste your time on that. The small stream. How do you get good drinking water? How do you prevent the water from the stuff from the galamsey coming into your water? Fix that problem. When you fix it, other communities will pick up the solution, and then that change you want, you will see it. But if you come and talk about all the problems in this country in 10 minutes, you can't solve it in 100 years. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So as a group, as a small group, let's focus, right? You have a very good opportunity that 99% of Ghanaian students don't have. Focus on the little that you can do and do it well. When we make that small change, gradually the society or the bigger society will pick it up. And then your tasks and responsibilities and things that you want to make an impact on will keep on, expanding. I'm not saying don't be ambitious. We are all ambitious. But also in working on your ambition, have a process, have a plan, and be measured so that you can, get results that will encourage you to keep on being ambitious. That's the little that I'll have to say this evening. Thank you very much.